All right, welcome race fans. We are back tonight with DSRL at the brand new track of Limaland, however you want to say it. I think they're getting ready here. Let me make sure they are. And be with you here in just a second. Looks like cars are getting ready to roll out here for the first qualifying run. Pretty good sized field here tonight for such a small track. So they're going to do things a little different tonight with some of the races here. So try to bear with us here. We'll try to keep you up to date on everything. All right, so it looks like that was rolled around there. Looks like Ernie Williams heading out, Jeremy Johnson, Tim Smith, and Al Smith. 4 of them heading out. First round of qualifiers. Well, hey Don, how you doing? Folks, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video if you don't mind. Appreciate that. Alright, they're underway here for the first round of qualifying. Like I said, small track here, so give them a little bit of slack here to get things wound up and get moving. And I think we'll see some good racing. So far, Tim Smith puts it to the top of the leaderboard. So far, that is. And Jeremy Johnson just puts it out. Now it's back to Tim Smith. So they are cranking out some good times here with a 12.4 second lap. Wow, what a lap. Only 12 seconds to get around here, folks. Imagine that. That's pretty amazing. Jeremy Johnson second. Oh, and he just went to third now because Ernie Williams just went to second. Al Smith a little off the pace here, about a half a second off the pace, but 4th place. Not sure how well that time will hold up, but that's the first round of qualifiers out of the way, folks. I think we got about 31 drivers out here. All right, up next going to be Braden Shepard, Don Batista. The other ones roll out yet? Hey, Bob, from Sharon, PA. Heck, I lived in Meadville. You're not far from where I used to live. I lived in Meadville. I'm sure you know where that's at. Just a little north of you. Roger Wagner going out. One of the next 4. Yeah, pretty close to you. What's that, like 30 miles to Sharon from Meadville? Something like that. Ain't that far, 25, 30 miles. Yeah, I don't live in PA anymore. I was born, raised, and grew up there. Lived there for the first 45 years of my life. Oh, Roger hitting a wall there. He'll get it going again, though. Braden Shepard, wow, John Batista just put the second on the board. Oh, okay, well, that's good. Your computer fixed itself. That's awesome. Braden Shepard second. Roger, I don't know. Roger's not gonna, don't look like he's gonna get back out there on the track. He might call it a night. He might just say, you know what, I'm not racing here. I don't know. We'll have to see what he does. But good effort. Batista actually putting it to the top of the leaderboard with a 12-2. 12-2-17. Nice. Very nice lap. And Braden actually with a 7:19. So both of them, or a 3:63, excuse me. Both of them beating Tim Smith. That's, wow, that's unheard of. All right, up next, Evan Schroeder, Craig Levan, Richard Stallings, and Lyle Johnson. Up next. Yeah, I never went to Sharon Speedway. My dad used to go down to, what's that one way downstate there that's really famous? I can't think of that one dirt track. It's really famous downstate of Pennsylvania. It's over by Mechanicsburg or Harrisburg or something. I don't know. It's over in that area, I think. There was a big one over there. He went over there, but I think he used to go to Sharon. I never did. We used to always go to Erie Speedway. When I was a kid, Erie Speedway was the popular track, man, back then. I mean, that's about 50 years ago. Evan Schroeder up to 8, and Richard Stallings just puts it up there. So does Lyle Johnson. So they're all bumping Roger back. He's looking for some grip out there. Yeah, Erie Speedway, man, that used to be the popular track around. Oh, Evan Schroeder, upside down. When I was a kid, it was the popular track. Raceway 7 over in Ohio. Now, I used to go over there a lot. That was a pretty awesome track. We seen a car go off the end of the track in turn 2, and right at the end of turn 2, there's a big billboard sign right there. He went right through that billboard sign and out into the parking lot. Actually did some damage to some cars that were sitting out in the parking lot. He got hurt, not real bad, but he did get hurt. Boy, I'll tell you, they just about everything but shut. It was probably like an hour before they got the racing going. All right, up next, Bob Raimondo, Mike Roxbury, Braden Eiler, one of the fan favorites in chat there, folks. So root Braden on. And Joshua Hall. Now, Braden had an excellent race last week. The young lad has really come up through the ranks and really showing what he's got out here. This is pretty cool. Yeah. Braden Eiler. Root him on here, folks. Is that right? No way. You ran Raceway 7 at one time? Oh my God, it's a small world, dude. It is a small world. Yeah. Oh, that's an awesome racetrack. Awesome racetrack. How do they still run? I'm sure they still run dirt races over there. That was an awesome track, I gotta say, man. At Williams Grove, I've never been to it. Oh, look at this. Braden Eiler up to 4th. Oh, what did I say? This young lad's, he's making his mark here at DSRL, man. I'll tell you, he's running real well. Joshua Hall in 5th. Bob Raimondo 6th. Mike Roxbury still looking for some speed, though. Seems like he's fast. He's got a good car. Oh, well, he ain't going to have a good car after that. Oh yeah, Mercer. Yeah. I can't remember that. Oh man, I can't remember that big one that was down there, downstate of Pennsylvania. It was a big one. Lernerville. Lernerville? Yeah. Lernerville. That's the one my dad used to go to. Where's that at? That's somewhere in Pennsylvania. I think they shut that down too or something. I don't know. Anyhow, up next, Mike Peterson, Nate Davis, Britton Roxbury, and Ryan Wilson. You know, I used to. I had a buddy of mine that raced in one. He went in one. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun to watch. I was always so afraid somebody was going to get hurt. He got beat around pretty good, and he was sore as hell the next day. And his ribs hurt, his back hurt, his neck hurt. You get beat around a lot, you know, on that car. But all right, here we go. Green, Nate Davis out there on the track. Look for him to get up there, up into the top part. And also Britton Roxbury, another quick one. He's right up there around the cushion. And he just comes into 15th. Mike Peterson taking that 15th away. And he's into the wall. Ow, not much of a pit area here, folks, just an infield. Nate Davis puts it to 5th on the board. And Britton Roxbury goes to 2nd. Heck yeah, man, there you go. Nice lap for Britton Roxbury. Nate Davis still hanging on to 6th. Can't get it any better than that. Mike Peterson 17th. And Ryan Wilson 18th. Not able to pick up any more time out there, folks. They only get 4 laps, so. All right, Chandler Rubeck up next. Randall Falks, James McIntyre, and Kenneth Dakey. We're coming out next. Yeah, anybody remember Lernerville? Is it still open? It is still open. Okay. Yeah, that was a big famous track down there for years and years. I don't know about anymore, but it used to be. Man, it was very, very popular. A lot of popular dirt tracks around that area. I knew some guys that. All right, they're under green here. I knew some guys that ran a lot of those Pennsylvania and Ohio dirt tracks. The Hess brothers, H-E-S-S. Yeah, I knew a couple of those guys. They were freaking top-notch racers on dirt, man. I'll tell you. Kenneth Dakey puts it to 10th on the board. Richard Falks 11th. Well, that's because of the internet lag there, guys. Their internet, you know, it's like a good 20-25 seconds difference. You know, because it has to go from my computer through the internet to YouTube to, you know, to you guys. So yeah, there's a little lag there. Nothing I can do about it. I can't make it any faster. Kenneth Dakey puts it to 6 on the board. Richard Falks 9th. Chandler Rubeck in 11th, and James McIntyre 17th. All right, up next, Justin McDuff, Paul Crumry, Mark Pinsky, and Ross Phillips. My favorite dirt track in iRacing, actually, I'm kind of my favorite was like Knoxville, but Eldora's pretty good. Williams Grove, they're all pretty good, really. I think the guys kind of favor Thompson, or well, not Thompson. But I can't even think right now. I'm trying to stay focused on what I'm doing here, but I would have to say probably Knoxville. All right, here we go. Paul Crumry looking for speed. Ooh, a little close up there into the cushion. Ross Phillips puts it to 23rd on the board. Looks like we're only going to have about one more round of qualifiers here, folks, before we go into the heat races. Penske to 17th. Nice lap. And Ross Phillips to 12th. There's another nice lap. Crumry 20th on the board. And Penske to 5th. He's still picking up time out here. So's Ross Phillips. Ross Phillips up to 8th. Crumry 14th. And McDuff 16th. So there's still a little speed out there. Guys are finding some speed. That's pretty cool. Oh, in real life, I really don't know because I never really followed dirt that much, to be honest. Mark Penske goes to 3rd and Ross Phillips 4th. Wow, look at those times. Huh? 12:3:23. Penske with a 3:22. Nice laps, guys. All right, looks like up next we got Jack Leffler, Renee Hart, and I see Renee's new to the league. Wayne McDuff. Got more guys coming in here too. Somebody else just joined. And we should have Kyle Trevathan, but I have not seen that. And Jeff Peterson. Jeff Peterson just joined. All right, here we go. Underway. Looks like only 3 of them. Renee Hart. Renee's got. Jack Leffler goes to 27th on the board, looking for him to pick up some more time. Renee Hart 26th. And Wayne McDuff just goes to 17th. And Renee Hart goes to 10th. Oh my word, look at that lap. Very nice. 12:5:44, nice lap. And just bettered it by going to 5th. Good night, man. She's getting he's getting some grip down there on the bottom, so, and just went to 3rd. Wow, look at that. Nice lap there, guys. Wayne McDuff 14th and Jack Leffler 16th. Very nice lap for Renee Hart. 12:265, and the pole sitter, well, the top guy there, John Batista's got a 217, so they're very close. 217 to a 265, very close. All right, I think that's it for the qualifier rounds. Up next, going to be heat races. Be 10 laps. All right, coming up here just a second, folks. They're getting things ironed out here, but it'll be 10 lap runs here for the first heat race that'll be coming up. And it looks like it's going to be John Batista leading out a crew here. He is the top qualifier. Can't remember the size of this track. Yeah, this is just a hair over a quarter of a mile. Just a hair over a quarter of a mile here. Yeah, 0.267, what it said there, according to iRacing. 0.267, so that's just a hair over a quarter of a mile. Quarter of a mile would be 0.250. I guess it depends on if you're on the inside or outside. How do they measure? The inside or outside of the track? Because it's obviously further going around the outside. All right, here we go. All right, so first one coming out, John Batista, Braden Shepard, Joshua Hall, Jack Leffler, Jeremy Johnson, Al Smith, and Kyle Trevathan. Here we go, green, green, green. Nope, nope, fake out, fake out. Somebody went and they weren't told to go or something there. All right, here we go. Oh, Braden. Oh, we got a pile up back here, folks. I think everybody might have got it going, but that did bring out the caution. A lot of guys everybody got caught up into that in the back here. Looks like single file restart. Braden second, Jack Leffler third, Jeremy Johnson fourth, Al Smith fifth. Like, oh no, they're gonna go double file here, I guess. Gonna restart the whole race here, I think. It's getting a little antsy here to get going, I guess. Alright, there we go. Green. Boy, what was that? Braden Shepard kind of jumped the outside a little bit there. Not surprised he didn't get a black flag for that, but going to take over the lead from John Batista. Now Batista to the bottom. And Batista back in the lead. And we got another caution. Yeah, it is pretty fast. I gotta agree with you guys on that. It is pretty fast. You figure they're going around here in just a hair over 12 seconds. Pretty fast. Almost 5 laps a minute. All right, back to green, single file restart. Really up the hill there, Jeremy Johnson. Oh, wow, really up the hill, but boy, he gets a good run off that high side. But the bottom looks like it's pretty fast too. Kyle Trevathan now comes up on him, and Kyle's going to get that position because Jeremy Johnson got into the wall. Stay away from that wall there, brother. Really knocked the momentum out of that car. All right, front two go on to the trophy dash. And the third place car is actually locked into the A main is the way they're doing it now. But you want to be in the top 3. Third place will not get to run in the trophy dash though. He's just locked into between 18th and or between 11th and 20th position, and he will not get to run in the trophy dash. And that goes to Kyle Trevathan right now. Batista out here just driving away, looking, probably searching the track a little bit, see where it's the fastest out here. He's got a sizable lead, so he's trying to see what he can find out here to maybe make it a little faster for him. Shepard got out there and led a lap or two, but Batista got by him eventually. Trevathan coming from the back of the field into third. Looks like that may do it right there, folks. So we got John Batista and Braden Shepard moving on to the trophy dash, and Kyle Trevathan locked into the A main. The rest of these guys will have to go to the C main. Al Smith, Jack Leffler, Jeremy Johnson have to go to the C main. All right, up next, Britton Roxbury. And here's going to be an interesting matchup here. Tim Smith, both of those guys extremely fast. Justin McDuff, Chandler Rubik, Richard Stallings, and Mike Roxbury. Second round of heat races here, folks. Hope everybody's enjoying the show. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us here. And man, I'll tell you, lots of good racing to come. These guys put on a heck of a show every week. I always say it's some of the best dirt racing on the planet right here. I'm telling you, this is good stuff. It's very well run, very well managed. Tim Smith, second place, and Justin McDuff third. As long as he stays out of that cushion. I think he might have something figured out there. Stand down a little bit low, stay away from that upper edge. Cost you a lot of time taking it up there on that upper side. Battle for fourth here, Richard Stallings and Chandler Rubik. Stallings going to get that fourth place, but he needs, if he wants to get into the A main, be locked into the A main. He needs to get up there a little closer to the front. Get up here and challenge up Justin McDuff. Tim Smith trying to chase down Britton Roxbury. Britton extremely fast. Oh, Tim Smith really out of shape there. He's on the second. Gonna have to get that thing under control. And Justin McDuff, third place. Back around Richard Stallings. So McDuff looking to get the locked in position here in the A main. As long as he can hold off Richard Stallings. Stallings is making some, he's taking a look there a couple times, but hasn't been able to get by him. Only way you're going to be locked into the A main. And it looks like that's going to wrap it up right there, folks. So Britton Roxbury and Tim Smith go on to the trophy dash, and Justin McDuff be locked into the A main. So those that will have to go to the C main will be Richard Stallings, Chandler Rubik, Mike Roxbury. Will have to go on to the C main. All right, up next, Renee Hart, Braden Eiler, Randall Falks, Paul Crumry, Craig Levan, and Mike Peterson up next. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, real racing's better. Yeah, no doubt. Yep, no doubt. But the good thing about this is nobody gets hurt here. It doesn't cost, you know, a lot of money to race one of these. If you do damage on it, you know, it doesn't cost a lot of money to fix them up. That's entertaining for sim racing. All right, green flag is out. Eiler in second. And he's going to take over the lead, folks. Oh, a slide job up there in front. Braden Eiler taking over the lead. I don't know if his mom's watching. She's usually tuning in to watch, but man, I'm telling you, good job by Braden Eiler. Renee Hart goes to second, and Randall Falks third. Falks taking a look there on the inside, but Renee Hart powers it on through the turn and holds on to second for now. Trying to get up there with Braden Eiler. Let's just hope and pray the young man holds on to it. Like I said, one of the fan favorites in chat right there. Oh yeah, well, you know, I do not like the force feedback. I shut the force feedback off. Sorry, I might be a chicken, but I'm not going to get myself beat to death up there. Yeah, I just shut it off. I don't like it. Randall Falks third. Craig LeVan fourth, and Mike Peterson fifth. I guess everybody else is taking it off the track. Alright, he's taking his off the track. Wow. Well, Braden hold on to it. Renee second. And Randall Falk third. Nothing changed up front yet. That could come to an abrupt end though, real quick. Somebody gets into the wall or something. I'll tell you what, I think Braden Eiler's got this hooked up pretty well. He is he's actually turned out a third fastest time out here on the track so far today. That's pretty amazing by that young man. You can see how much his track's drying out too. Alright, so Braden Eiler and Renee Hart, they move on to the trophy dash. Third place goes to Randall Falks. He will be locked in the A main. Craig LeVan fourth, Mike Peterson fifth. Those guys will have to go to the C main. Very nice run. We got one more race. Yeah, I think this is, maybe not. Oh, there might be another one after this. Can't keep up with them. Anyhow, Mark Pinsky, Kenneth Dakey, Wayne McDuff, Ernie Williams, James McIntyre, excuse me, and Ryan Wilson. Like they'll be up next. Penske gonna lead them around here. Yeah, I think we got one more after this. Penske. Yeah, one more heat race after this. Oh, got close to the wall there. Penske can hold him off though. Second place is the battle here. Ernie Williams coming to life here, wants to make it to the trophy dash. Passing up Kenneth Dakey. Dakey will get locked into the A main, but he will not get to race in the trophy dash. Ernie Williams, boy, he is looking strong up there on the high side. Got a good run there, almost made contact with the leader, Penske. Oh, Penske into the wall. Gonna hold on to the lead though. Looks like it checked up the field there a little. He's gonna have to get a better grip on it than that. Boy, that almost cost him his race. Dakey second. And looking to take the lead away, and he's gonna do it. Oh, contact between him and Penske. This is a full contact sport out here, folks. Penske trying to fight back on the outside. He gets a good run. Dakey holds him off though. Dakey's got it hooked up pretty good, even though the high side seems to be getting some good runs out there. Can get a good run off the corner, but boy, Dakey looks pretty strong on the bottom. High job up in front of Penske. And I think he got it. Yes, sir. So Dakey going on to the Trophy Dash here, folks. Him and Mark Penske. Good run. Third place will go to Ernie Williams, and he will be locked into the A main. The rest of the guys will have to go to the C main. James McIntyre, Ryan Wilson, and Wayne McDuff. They'll have to go to the C main. All right, one more heat race here, folks, before we get to, I believe, the C main. If they're going to run a C main here or not, we'll find out in just a minute. The next one coming up will be Ross Phillips. Bob Raimondo, Evan Schroeder, Lyle Johnson, and Roger Wagner. Next one coming up. Last heat race. Yeah, that was a heck of a race right there, I'll tell you. Those guys put on a good show. That was pretty awesome. And Nate Davis. Nate Davis is in there too. I didn't see that. Okay, sorry about that, Nate. There's some good runners in this one here. Ross Phillips, Nate Davis, Bob Raimondo, Roger Wagner. These are pretty good racers right here. I hope I don't. All right. Nate Davis not gonna go. Okay. All right, green, green, green. Way up the hill, Evan Schroeder wanting to make it to the Trophy Dash this week. Cool to see Evan in there. Side by side, the three of them get together. Raimondo upside down, Evan Schroeder in the wall. Oh my word, Raimondo can't get it rewrited. Caution is out. Nate Davis is out there. I wonder. Okay. Oh, Roger Wagner, I guess, will be second. I don't know if that happened. Anyhow, Lyle Johnson third, Nate Davis fourth. Evan Schroeder looks like he's off the track, and so is Bob Raimondo. Four of these guys. Ross Phillips now trying to hold on for Roger Wagner. Nate Davis gets by. Lyle Johnson. Lyle goes to the back real quick. Does not want to be out of this by any means, but right now it's looking like it's heading that direction. Because Nate Davis is on a comeback trail here, trying to catch up with Roger Wagner. Wants to make it to the Trophy Dash, but even so, he'd be locked into the A main even if he finishes third. Ross Phillips seems to be hooked up pretty well up front. Boy, is that track ever drying out. Wow, look at that. I can't believe how much that track's dried out. Especially in 3 and 4 right there. Man, it's really dried out. Nate Davis is caught up to Roger Wagner. See if he's got anything for Roger. Oh, Roger into the wall. He choked. He choked. Oh, Roger. Well, he'll still make it to the A main locked in, but God, that's not what he wanted. I think he wanted to run in that Trophy Dash. But Nate Davis has got by him and goes into second. Let's see if he's got enough to catch up to Ross Phillips. And Ross seems to be running a whole different line, but he gets into the wall. Hard to not make contact here if you're really trying. It seems like you can't try hard enough because that car is just all over the place. And if you ever drove one of these, you'd probably find out. It's just like driving on grease the whole time. If I can maybe get down here and ride along. That was over now. Never mind. Alright. So it looks like Ross Phillips will come home with the win. Nate Davis, those two are locked into the trophy dash. Roger Wagner will be locked into the A main, but no trophy dash for him. And Lyle Johnson, finishing fourth, will have to move on to the C main. Alright, that wraps up the heat races, folks. Congratulations again to Ross Phillips. And we'll be back in just a minute here as these guys get ready to run the C main. All right, folks, C main coming up, 10 laps. 4 drivers will move on to the B main. The rest will go home. Then we'll be heading to the trophy dash. All right, so we got Jeremy Johnson, Wayne McDuff, Joshua Hall, Mike Roxbury, Paul Crumry, Evan Schroeder, and Ryan Wilson. I think we'll be heading out. right, here we go. Brian Wilson leading the parade. Remember, the front four go on to the B main. The rest will go home. Battle's usually back there 5th and 6th place. Those guys are battling really hard to try to make sure that they're one of the four that go into the B main. So watch for this, folks. This should be interesting. Green is out. Ryan Wilson already getting passed up there. Yep, there he goes. There he goes. Evan Schroeder getting by, and also Jeremy Johnson. Back real quick. Wayne McDuff, Paul Crumry, 4-1. I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but just trying to remind you of it. Only the front four move on. Crumry down deep on the bottom. He goes into 3rd. Maybe looking for a 2nd place here. High job does take over 2nd place from Evan Schroeder. Evan Schroeder, what a comeback for him, and contact. Ow! There's Bob Raimondo just plowing his way up through the field. That puts Evan Schroeder into the wall, and caution is out, folks. Wow, rough one there for Evan Schroeder. Wow, poor guy. The tough one there. Yeah, Jason Nygaard, yeah, he runs here. How come you're not racing this week, Jason? Good racer. All right, 6 laps to go here, folks. 6 laps to go. A single file restart. Get the field tightened up a little more here, I do believe. But a good run for Paul Crumry, coming started 5th. Boy, it didn't take him long to be right up there battling for 2nd and 3rd. Wayne McDuff, only 4 go on. Bob Raimondo now in 4th. 4 go to the B main. All right. Hopefully they're going to go green next time by. Gosh. Waiting on the admins here to give them the okay to go. I think it's going green here. It looks like the field. Yeah, the field's tightening up pretty tight. So. All right, green is out. Crumry 2nd. Raimondo just makes it into the cutoff here. Now the battle back here for 5th and 6th, excuse me. These guys battle and try to get up here with Raimondo and take him out of that top 4. Joshua Hall, slide job up into Raimondo, but it didn't phase him. And we got one upside down there, folks. Ryan Wilson upside down. I do believe that will throw a caution. Once he gets it off the track, he does get it off the track, so no caution. Or did it? Somebody else gone. Okay. It was Wayne McDuff. So that brought out the caution. Like him and Bob Raimondo may have made contact. 4 to go, folks. 4 laps to go to finish us up. And we'll be on to the trophy dash. This is when it starts getting a lot more interesting and a lot more things to follow. So, trophy dash is the top 2 out of each heat race. Green is out. I keep hitting. Crumry in second. Joshua Hall third. He's caught up to Crumry though. Oh, into the wall. And Mike Roxbury making it into the top 4. He's down there in that dry area and seems to be doing really well down there. That's where, you know, if you find a place that does hook up good, you want to kind of stay right in that line. And if that's working for him, hey, go for it. If it gets him to the B main, it worked out great. We got a pretty good run right there on Joshua Hall. I think that's it, folks. So looks like the 4 moving on will be Jeremy Johnson, Paul Crumry, Joshua Hall, and Mike Roxbury. The rest of the guys will go home here. Wayne McDuff, Bob Ramundo, and whoever else was in there. Brian Wilson, I guess. Yep. So nice run by these guys. Very nice run. All right, trophy dash coming up, folks. This is going to be 10 laps of some pretty high pressured racing here. That's the top 2 out of each heat race in the trophy dash. 10 laps. For those of you that don't know what the trophy dash is, this is how they will line up in the A main from 1st to 10th. It's just to see if they can better their starting position. Who's going to be on the pole, who's going to be starting 2nd, 3rd, and so on. So this is all this is really for. Looks like they're rolling out. Batista to be leading the parade here. Britton Roxbury, Braden Eiler, Braden Shepard. Felt different though. Braden and Braden. Felt different. That one's B-R-A-D-E-N. Braden Eiler is missing the Y. B-R-A-Y-D-E-N. This one's just B-R-A-D-E-N. Braden and Braden. There you go. Renee Hart, Tim Smith, Mark Pinsky, Ross Phillips, Kenneth Dakey, and Roger Wagner. That's your trophy dash field here, folks. 10 laps to see who's going to be the pole sitter. From 1st to 10th, how they're going to finish here is how they'll line up in the A main. All right, green is out. Britton Roxbury with a quick jump. Doesn't get that top spot. John Batista in second. The race is on back here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Boy, these guys are really pushing it. And we have a caution. That'll be single file restart. Be 9 to go here, folks. They only completed 1 lap, so 9 laps to finish us up. Green, green, green. With Britton Roxbury, I mean, he just looked like he was shot right out of a gun right there. Dakey third, looking to the inside of John Batista. And Braden Eiler hanging on to 4th. These guys all made it into the trophy dash. They're into the A main. Now they're just racing to see who's going to be where. They're all in the A main feature race. Eiler, boy, he is looking to the inside of Kenneth Dakey. They have got it right there, and Eiler into 3rd. Dakey coming back on the bottom, though. Oh, almost a slide job up into Eiler. Eiler's hooked up on that high side. As long as he doesn't get into that wall, he's got to stay away from that wall. Batista second. Just seems like nobody's got anything for Britton Roxbury tonight. Boy, he is just really running smooth here tonight. This is good. Good for Britton. All right, I think we had another caution. Ross Phillips, I believe, what happened there to Ross. So caution out again. Four to go when they get the green here, folks. 4 laps to go to decide this. Britton just so strong here tonight. Wow. Really being on point. John Batista gonna have to get a good start. Braden Eiler 3rd, and here they go back to green. This is just how they're going to line up here, folks, if they can finish in that way. 3 to go. Eiler looking to the inside. Not able to catch Batista. Nice try, though. Like to get down here a little bit closer. Guys up on the high side on John Batista. Oh, hits the wall. Now he cuts it to the inside. Loses a lot of speed down there, though, but he is still inside. Can't get the run, though. He just lost a ton of time, but he's still hanging on to 3rd. 4th place is the battle here between Kenneth Dakey and Tim Smith. And that, I think, will wrap it up, folks. Nice. Oh, wow. Easy there, gentlemen. All right, so Britton Roxbury will finish 1st. John Batista 2nd. Braden Eiler 3rd. Kenneth Dakey 4th. Tim Smith 5th. Braden Shepard 6th. Renee Hart 7th. Mark Penske 8th. Ross Phillips 9th. And whoever the 10th one was, Roger, I guess. Yep, Roger Wagner. He's sitting on pit road. So he'll be 10th. But congratulations to Britton Roxbury for winning the Trophy Dash tonight, folks. Awesome. That's our pole setter, the A main. All right, B main coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. B main will lock in the rest of the field from 11th to 20th. So that'll be, I think there's 14 cars in that. So 10 will move on, 4 will go home. Alright folks, B-main time. 5 cars will move on. I was wrong about it. I thought it was only 4, but they were just telling me 5 cars will move on to the A main. Alright, looks like we got 12 cars out there. 5 go on, 7 will go home here, folks. Let's see who can come out of here with the top 5 that will move on. Got some pretty good racers in here, too. Paul Crumry, Mike Peterson, Nate Davis. Here we go, green, green, green. Oh, we got one up into the wall. No caution. He got it rerated and got it going. Stallings in second. Greg LeVan third and Nate Davis fourth. And rounding out the top 5 there is Jack Leffler, excuse me. But looks like he's going to get passed up. Yes, he does get passed up. Jeremy Johnson gets by, and so does Chandler Rubik. Fourth, Nate Davis trying to get up here and battle it up with these guys, takes the high road and powers it by on the outside. Wow, what a run for Nate Davis, coming up on Richard Stallings, and he gets a twofer in 1 lap. Look at that, Nate Davis on a roll, folks. Stallings comes back, does the slide job up in front of Nate. Nate just does the crossover, comes right back. Those two, looks like that's a lot of fun out there, the way they're racing each other. That's when you see some good racing between guys that can keep it off of each other and still race hard. Al Smith third in the battle back here. Craig LeVan gets passed up by Jeremy Johnson on the outside. Some guys really like that outside, other guys don't. Johnson into fourth. Must have been a caution, because that's not the race. I think it was Jack Leffler here. Something happened to him. 13 to go when we get the green. Green is out. Nate Davis on the loud pedal. 12 to go. Second place, Richard Stallings, Al Smith third, and we have another caution, folks. What's going on with all the cautions? Like Jack Leffler. Yeah, Jack Leffler looks like something happened to him. Car broke or something. There's Lisa, Jody, back under green. Twelve laps to go, 11 to go now. And Stallings has got a lot of company up here right now. Al Smith is there. remember, only the top 5 go on. The rest will go home here tonight, folks. Right now, Craig Levan is in 5th. He is the 5th person. But he's got company here with Chandler Rubik. Chandler using a whole different approach to it down there on the bottom, and he is finding a little speed. Finding a little bit of speed down there. His car seems to be hooking up pretty good down on the bottom. You can just see how much that track has dried out. Man, oh man, is it dry. Al Smith 4th, Jeremy Johnson in 3rd, and Richard Stalling 2nd. Craig Levan's holding on to 5th place, barely. Just barely ahead of Chandler Rubik. 5 laps to go, folks. Chandler now in trouble. He's going to get passed up by Joshua Hall. Joshua goes into the 6th place. Craig Levan 5th. Al Smith 4th. Jeremy Johnson 3rd, Richard Stalling 2nd, and Nate Davis in top position right now. This is the cutoff right here. Craig Levan is in 5th. If he can hold on to that, he'll make it in. If not, he's going to be outside. He will be outside looking in. If he doesn't hold off, Joshua Hall. Joshua's been turning some pretty good lap here today. Gets a good run on the outside. Craig Levan not intimidated at all. Comes up, gets into him. We're going to lose that position. And Josh Hall gets into the wall. Wow, they're swapping it up back here. Got about 1 more to go, I think. Craig Levan holding up. Whoa, where did he come from? Holy smokes, that was a good race right there at the very end. But that was Chandler Rubik. He gets passed up by Joshua Hall, but Chandler tried to stick it in there and go. But great job by these guys. So the front 5 moving on will be Nate Davis, Richard Stallings, Jeremy Johnson, Al Smith, and Craig Levan. That's your front 5 that will be moving on to the A main. The rest of them guys will go home, folks. Congrats to Nate Davis. Usually, Roger lets the guys go out here and rip up the track for a few laps. Some of the guys maybe that are in the back a little bit. But we'll see if he does do that. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find out. All right, folks, we're moving on to the main feature here. A main coming up. Everybody's going to be on the grid. Going to be interesting to see how this is going to go. Now, they will line up according to how iRacing does, but then they will go back out. They will once they get the green, they will not go, and they will line up in how they finished in the trophy dashes, the B main. And, of course, the 5 transfer spots of the people that finished third in the heat races, they are automatically locked in. And it's going to be 45 laps, or 40 laps, excuse me, 40 laps of total disaster out here, it looks like. But, man, it looks like a pack of fun. Disaster wasn't the right word. What's the right word for that? Mayhem. Chaos. Something like that. You guys get the picture. A lot of good drivers going home. And it's a shame. Jeff Peterson, Josh Hall, Ryan Wilson, Jack Leffler, Bob Raimondo, Mike Roxbury, Mike was in it, Wayne McDuff, James McIntyre, Paul Crumry, Evan Schroeder, Chandler Rubeck, and Mike Peterson all go home tonight, folks. That's a shame. Well, better luck next week, guys. Well, I don't know if it's quite that bad there, John Douglas. I don't know if it's quite that bad. No, I just it gets, you know, with this small of a track, quarter-mile track, and 20 cars out here bidding for it, it's going to be a lot of action. Let's call it action. How's that? Ernie Williams is going to be leading the parade here, but like I said, once they get the green flag, they will not go, and they will line up in the order that how they finished the trophy dash and all that. Okay, pace truck.
Green, green, green.
Now it says green, but they're not going to go. They're going to get lined up here, and then we're also going to see another big thing here, the 4-wide salute. They do that every week here. The DSRL, they'll be lining up for the 4-wide salute. Kind of customary, something that they started actually this season, which I thought was pretty cool. Britton Roxbury is our pole sitter. Right there. Be doing the 4-wide salute. They'll get it together here. You got a couple laps to do it, so if you're gonna do it, they better get on it. Laps are winding down here before they get the green flag. Alright, there you go, folks. They're lining up now. 4 wide salute. Pretty customary. I think it's amongst every dirt track out there. Not sure if it's just America or the whole world, but kind of customary to run the 4 wide salute. Nice job, guys. Congrats on that, man. That looks pretty awesome. Yes, sir. 4 wide salute. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is pretty. Alright, they're going to get back to the grid here now. It's going to be Britton Roxbury on the pole. So there you go. There you have it, folks. That's your 4 wide salute. Batista second, Braden Eiler hanging on to third. Well, they snuck that in on me real quick there. And Tim Smith coming up through the field. He's in the fourth. Kenneth Dakey's been strong all day. This is the best I've seen Kenneth run since he's been in the league. This is really good for him. Renee Hart, new to the league, I think, just today. Renee. Braden Shepard, I think, another newcomer. I think he might have raced a couple of races. Oh, and he goes around and it's going to collect a couple cars. The yellow flag is out. And the yellow flag is out. Roger Wagner pile drives him. Good Lord, we got guys bouncing off of each other and everything back here. Holy smokes. Well, they can get a new car. What's that all about? What that was about, but okay. Like Britton Roxbury's going to come to pit road here and get a new car. That damage that Ross Phillips caused there. All right, he gets a new car. Going to be back in the field now a little ways. Batista's going to be the new leader. We're going back green. Pace truck's in. There we go. Green is out. Eiler in second, looking to possibly get a win here tonight. Tim Smith, third. And look at Dakey, Kenneth Dakey, man, he is so strong here tonight. Renee Hart fifth, Nate Davis looking for him to work his way a little closer to the front. But this field has gotten so dry out here right now. The guys are pushing. Oh, and Nate's into the wall. And he gets collected. I don't know if that has not brought out a caution. Nate's going to be way back in the field, though. Eiler in second. Wow, he's looking really strong up there, close to that wall. Just stay off of that wall, Renee.
The yellow flag is out.
Braden. Oh, we have a caution. Let's see where it's at. Oh, right there, Nate Davis again collected into that. All right, well, and it looks like he takes it to the pit road. All right, let's get back up here live. I think we've lost 3 great drivers out here. Maybe 4. Ross Phillips, Britton Roxbury, Nate Davis, and Justin McDuff all out of the race. Wow. Down to 16 drivers left in this. I'll tell you what, Braden Eiler is really doing well out there tonight. Hayes truck's in.
Green flag, green flag.
And there's the green. We're back underway. Tim Smith takes it to the bottom a little bit there, looking to try to get around Braden Eiler. No dice. Akey fourth. A little bit of a pull away against Mark Penske. Mark's now into 5th place.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got another one there going around. Renee Hart going around. That does bring out the caution. Stays on the lead lap though. That's the main thing. Staying on that lead lap. Yeah, Braden's running well. He is running well. I gotta say, man, I'm proud of him. Turned out to be a fine young driver here, man. I'm telling you, showing his stuff here tonight. Again, we still have 16 drivers left in this race, all being led by John Batista. Pace truck's in once again. We're going to
green flag, green flag.
20 to go, folks. Nice restart by everybody. Tim Smith up there. That's the thing, if these guys are all up there on the high side, how do you pass? I guess you got to wait for somebody to get into the wall or something to slow their momentum and possibly get a good clean pass on them. Braden Eiler looking very strong right now. So does Tim Smith. Akey fourth. And the battle back here between Mark Penske and Randall Falks is heating up. Penske down on the bottom. Boy, he's finding some grip down there on the bottom. Yeah, he's right down pretty close to the bottom, I gotta say. Falks is going to get by him, though, possibly here. Randall Falks drives around the outside of Mark Penske. Eiler getting away from Tim Smith a little, giving him a little bit of a breathing room there. And they're already catching up to lap traffic here, folks. Yeah, there's a few lap cars up ahead of them. And Eiler, Tim Smith go at it. And Tim Smith gets into Eiler. Whoa, no caution. But that was just a slight touch right there. He could have probably really foul drove him right there, but he didn't. Kenneth Akey takes over 3rd. Braden Eiler back to 4th. Still a solid run for Braden. Randall Falks, Ernie Williams, that was one that we were talking about earlier. Definitely one to keep your eye on here tonight. Ernie Williams. They got 12 laps to go, folks. It is time's winding down for these guys. Penske back to 7th. Braden Shepard 8th. Greg LeVan 9th. Running out the top 10, Jeremy Johnson. But boy, look at the battle going on back here. We've got, holy smokes, even some lap traffic in it there. Kyle Bateman running in 16th. Stalling Smith.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a caution. Well, looks like Renee Hart going around again. Oh, let's go see if we can figure out what happened here to Renee. Running pretty good. Just getting started here with the league. Might need to, I guess, learn maybe running with the guys out here that, you know, learning how to drive around each other makes a big difference. Bike was all right. Going in the corner here. Where the heck was it? right there. Got into John Batista and spun right in the middle of the track. So there you go. There, that brought out the caution. All right, looks like Renee has taken it behind the wall. We're down to 6 laps to go, folks. Lights are out. We're going green next time. Short track, boys. Hard to get replays in. Getting interviews in, impossible. We'll get some in at the end of the race, so stick around for the interviews here. The
Green
top
flag,
3.
green flag.
Green is back out. Tim Smith in second. Him trying to make a comeback. Boy, he's had to go the long route around to get to the A main here today, but he's made it. Jakey third, Braden Eiler fourth. Randall Falks fifth. And as I said, watch out for Ernie Williams. He might try to get that position away from Falks and turn in a top 5 here today. Right along here with Braden Eiler as he puts the pressure on Kenneth Dakey.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a caution, and I'm not sure if that is going to, where that's going to line these guys up, but I think the race is going to be over here, folks. Yes, white flag is in the air. So one more lap for John Batista. Tim Smith, Kenneth Dakey, and Braden Eiler. That will be it right there, folks. Finishing under caution. Congratulations to John Batista for DSRL, folks. Thank you. This was pretty awesome racing. So congrats to him. Yeah, we don't have the track in here, but yeah, very good race. So we'll give us a minute here, folks. We'll get these guys down here and start talking to them. All right, I caught up with John Batista. John, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, John, you won it here tonight at Lima Land. What did you think of the track? But we were watching. It seemed like it turned into a one-groove track right there at the end. It was so dry in the middle.
It's just the standard Lima Land. It's pretty good when you first start the track off, but as soon as you get any dry parts of the track, you just move up to the cushion. That's where everyone has to stay. But there's 2 lines you can run during the heats, kind of up top or right around the tires on the inside. But once you get to the feature, it's just all cushion. But I mean, the cushion wasn't really there for this league race. I know, and a lot of officials and stuff. It's a tall, bumpy ride up there. It wasn't too bad here.
Well, how good does it make you feel to win here tonight? I mean, this has got to be one you can put in the John Batista record books here for winning at Lima Land, or have you won some here before?
I think this is only like my 3rd time running this track, so I think this is my first ever win here.
Awesome.
It's been a while in DSRL. I know I've been getting a lot of 2nds and 3rds lately, so it's good to finally get one. It would have been a lot closer battle. Britton Roxbury, I don't know if you saw on the broadcast, but Ross Phillips had his game blink out or whatever, and he couldn't see any cars, and he ran into Britton. So Britton got a meatball.
I did see that. Yeah, I know that's a tough break for Britton, because man, he races hard out to get there. You know, did a good job. But you know, not taking anything away from you, John. You did a great job here tonight too, and you brought home the win. So man, great job. Congratulations to you. Anybody you want to give a shout out to or thank?
Yeah, I want to thank iRacing for putting out a terrible update. I want to thank Roger for putting these races on. That was a really good setup tonight. I want to thank you for putting these on, Rudy. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, brother. Well, we'll see you next week then, and congratulations again on your win.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we caught up with Tim Smith. Tim, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Tim, we know that you're always up here battling for the win. Tonight wasn't your night, but you worked very hard to get here. It didn't look like you were real fast there, like when the heat races started and everything. Is this your first time on this track, or what was the deal? You just wasn't feeling it tonight.
I'm not sure, honestly. I usually do okay here, I think. I just didn't turn many laps before the race started tonight, so I was kind of going in blind. But it turned out to be an okay night. Run second to John's Not Bad Deal.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, well, you worked around there. Now, if Britton Roxbury, we know if Britton would have been in there, I think it could have been a really good battle between the three of you out there. But it was, tough luck for him. He had a bad night. But, man, I'll tell you what, great job out there, Tim. What did the track feel like? Surely didn't want to go down there in that dry area in the middle, did you?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Pretty much once the track kind of slicks off, you only option to keep up is to, hold it to the floor and run the wall, pretty much. So it's pretty much what I stuck with.
Well, it's good to see you back, Tim. We missed you the last couple of weeks here. I don't know, guess you were off or something, but good to see you back.
I wrecked last week.
Huh?
I wrecked it out last week.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anybody you want to thank, Tim?
Yeah, everybody at Next Gen Fabrication for all the help he gives me. Colby's Eye Paints. He does all of our paint jobs for my whole team. He does an awesome job. And you guys at Max Speed and Roger for putting this deal on. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Well, go celebrate that second. We'll see you. Hopefully, we'll see you next week.
See you.
All right, Kenneth Dakey. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Am I saying that right, Dakey?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, good guess. All right, well, tell us about your run out there tonight, Kenneth. This was really good. I mean, you battled it up there with Braden Eiler for the longest time, and you finally got by him. I guess he got into the wall or something, and you brought it home third. You stayed out ahead of him. And now, if that caution wouldn't have come out, I don't know if he had anything for you or not. But boy, what a fantastic race you put on tonight. You stayed right up there in that top four the whole race.
Yeah, I just been practicing qualifying here a lot, and I think that's just getting a good starting position. And yeah, Braden, he was there with me all night. Yeah, he would have got me if that caution wouldn't have come out when it did, that last one.
Yeah, he was looking pretty strong there, but you did very well. Well, what you got up there close to that top, and you found out that there was some good grip up there. Did you try down in the middle or in the bottom to see if there was anything left down there?
I was going everywhere, just trying to figure something out. I ain't used to that top line, really.
Yeah. Well, you did a fantastic job, Kenneth. Congrats on third. This will be a good points night for you anyhow. So what do you think of the racing here at DSRL? Pretty intense, huh?
Oh, yeah, I like it. I can't believe I got even a top 5, really. Most of the time I'm 9th or 10th or so at best. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Well, a lot of good guys wrecked out here tonight. Roger Wagner, Britton Roxbury, Kyle Trevathan. These guys didn't finish well. So yeah, a lot happened out there, but it put you in a good position to bring home a third place. So congratulations to you. Anybody you want to give a thank you out to or a shout out to?
You and Roger, man. Without y'all, wouldn't be here.
All right. Well, we appreciate that very much, Kenneth. We'll go celebrate that third place, brother. Well, hopefully we can see you back here and try to pull out another third or better next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks. Run down through the final results here of the top 20 in the results. John Batista coming home with the win. Tim Smith second. Kenneth Dakey Jr. finishing third. Braden Eiler fourth. Solid run for Braden tonight. Man, that was really good. Ernie Williams in fifth place. Mark Penske sixth. Braden Shepard seventh. Jeremy Johnson eighth. Craig Levan ninth. And Lyle Johnson finishing in the top 10. Roger Wagner 11th. Randall Falks 12th. Al Smith 13th. Richard Stallings 14th. Kyle Trevathan 8th. 15th. Renee Hart 16th. Justin McDuff 17th. Nathan Davis 18th. Britton Roxbury 19th. And Ross Phillips having computer issues there, I guess, and he will finish 20th place. So, all right, well, the rest of the guys, there we go. All right, well, congratulations again to John Batista for DSRL and MaxSpeedTV. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.